Hi, I'm Tanya Penny, owner of Yoga for Healing, and welcome back to part 4 of Love Your Body, this 4-part video series. So if you haven't seen part 1, 2, or 3 yet, make sure to go back and watch those 3 videos because this probably won't make sense if you haven't watched those. So in this video, I want to bring it all together. In part 1, I gave you a yoga pose, a physical yoga pose, to help you begin to focus on loving your body. And then in part 2 and 3, I asked you to do 2 journaling exercises. One, asking you to pay attention to all the negative things that the voice in the head says about your body, appearance or performance related. And then last, part 3, I asked you to think about, write down all the things that you love and appreciate about your body. So hopefully those 2 lists the numbers weren't too far off as far as the amount of negative and the amount of positive. But the truth is, a lot of us have more negative thoughts about our bodies than positive. So what I want to do to bring it all together is I want you to take a negative thought, one that is probably the most pronounced for you. So for instance, I know I've brought this example up before, and it's because I have issues with my thighs. My thighs aren't thin enough, or they don't look toned enough. So focus on whatever it is that the negative voice is saying, pick the one that is the strongest, and then go to an opposite or positive. So go to that list. And maybe it's just, I love my body just as it is, my thighs are strong. It can be general or specific for either one. And then to bring them together, what I want you to do is at least once a day, especially when your body kind of dislike or hatred is big, and even if it's not, but most of us, we have stuff on a daily basis that we put our bodies down. I want you to take at least a couple of minutes a day and find a quiet space, either sitting or lying down, and I want you to hold that thought or belief, the negative one, first. And I want you to repeat it to yourself silently or out loud, depending on where you are, and I want you to just notice how that feels in your body when you say the negative one. And then I want you to go and hold the opposite positive is true, that belief, that thought, and I want you to affirm that to yourself several times. And I want you to notice what comes up when you repeat that to yourself. So we're working with beliefs here, trying to heal the negative and replace and reprogram our thinking with the positive. And in order to do that, it's really important that we're consistent. So once a day is preferred. Some of you might prefer to do it in the morning, some of you might prefer at bedtime, but really as many times throughout the day as you notice that negative thought, come back with the positive one as many times as you become aware of it. But consciously do this exercise, this mini meditation, at least once a day. And then you can also incorporate it with the physical yoga pose that I gave you in video 1 of Love Your Body. So again, thank you for joining me. And if you would like a more detailed and more guided meditation practice to help you love your body, please visit yogahealingpro.com, and you can click on the toolbar in the store to find a full meditation program to help you love your body. Again, thank you for joining me. Have a great week. I'm Tanya Penny.